What's the one we got to do best ofs? What's the one clip that we?
What's the main clip that we really feel strongly about?
The Zachary Levi what episode?
Oh yes, what a nerd!
When he came on.
Yeah, I like when he was talking about nerd stuff, even though he's kind of a cool celebrity.
I know why you like that. Because you're such a nerd.
Paul!
You like nerdy stuff.
I'm exposed!
It's getting around. It's starting to get
Everyone
out there.
knows this.
Yeah.
Well,
I like that. I like that people know.
Well, it is nice. And Hayes, you even got some extra nerdy glasses for today's show to sort of
and people send me
embrace it.
People send me comic and like stuff like that. I like that.
When people send me comic, I'm like, okay, you got me. I'm a nerd. I'm a closet nerd.
Yeah.
But I feel like... Oh, I'm a nerd too. I feel like that's a thing that you don't have to be ashamed of anymore.
Well, and
it used to be like, oh, they're going to beat me up. Well, because it used to be, oh, they're going to beat me up, like I just said.
Yes.
But now it's like, oh, cool people are nerds too, you know?
Well, yes, people who used to be nerds are getting cool, and in some ways, the nerds are
Like
taking
Matt
over
Myra.
and look out bullies.
Yes, and now they're pumping our gas, and I'll beat them up.
Yes, and they're pumping our gas. And
Now it's the nerds. It's the nerds' turn to beat other people up.
Yes, and
Because they're getting stronger.
and beat them up with money, and they're actually doing CrossFit.
They're getting physically
now.
very strong.
Well, yes, a lot of nerds are great athletes.
Not
now.
just beating them up with money, but beating them up physically with muscles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
I'm proud to say that I'm a nerd and that I work out and I want to beat people up.
Yes, I love saying that. Yes, I am a nerd. Technically, I am a nerd, but also I'm incredibly physically fit. I'm a good athlete. I'm cool. I'm good with girls. I get plenty of them.
Tons of sex.
And when I'm giving it to them, oh man, you better believe they know that they're getting it from a real nerd.
This is like they first did this.
I'm a fucking pussy nerd.
They did this. Did you see Revenge of the Nerds? Because that's what it is.
Yeah.
The guy, the triumph of that movie is the guy pretends he's somebody else, puts on a mask, has sex with the guy's girlfriend without her knowing.
Yes.
Not just any mask, by the way.
Yes.
Darth Vader, which I love Star Wars, and it's so cool.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Hello.
One of the revenges that the nerds will visit upon everyone is non-consensual sex.
Yes, he rapes that girl, but he did it so good.
She loves it.
Because...
So is it really rape?
Because he's a nerd, and you can be a nerd for the female anatomy and knowing all the different pieces and
like
how
you
they
saying
work.
you're a pussy nerd.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
exactly.
that's what it is. Because nerds think about sex all the time, and jocks are just thinking about sports, and so they don't know how to have sex.
That's right. Classic.
What was which
Zachary Levi?
Zachary Levi, were we going to play?
should we do the Curtis Armstrong one or?
Now you've got me fired up for that one too.
We had a bunch,
because Zachary Levi made somewhat of an interesting confession when he was on our show.
Yes, that's right.
If you remember, Paul.
Oh yeah, refresh my memory.
Well, let's play it and let's refresh. Let's refresh your memory that way.
Get the sound clip up so that we know that we're going to go into a clip.
Okay.
Yep.
So do the. That's a different sound. Yes. Okay. Good. Zachary, thanks so much for coming on the show. We know you from Chuck, of course. Thank you for taking a break from being Chuck. You had something that you wanted to confess on
Accidentally.
Yes, you had something that you wanted to just kind of stumble into on our show.
Yeah, and so let's how was Comic-Con this year for you?
Yes,
I know you always have a big thing set up there.
You know what? This is weird to say, but I'm not really a nerd.
What?
I know I've told everybody like I'm a big nerd and stuff, and I have this Nerd HQ thing at Comic-Con, but I'm not really a nerd. I really like sports.
Get out! And I am not doing Elaine from Seinfeld right now.
But you guys invited me on the show.
Well, that's when we thought that you were doing the truth, and now you're doing lies.
It's the lying that I think is the worst.
I never should have made that confession.
Even by accident.
I accidentally
Which you
made
seem
it.
very self-assured about.
Yeah. This is really going to fuck my life up.
What is that podcast thing? What is the thing you have?
Nerd HQ.
Is that what is that?
It's just a place for nerds to hang out together and play video games, I think.
Did that come before Nerdist or after?
After.
Boy.
I saw what Nerdist was doing, and I was like, I want to get on that train. And now I'm a nerd, and now, I mean, it's out there now. I'm not a nerd. I'm a good-looking guy.
Wow.
And I love sports. I wear baseball hats.
Yep.
For you to take something that somebody else built.
It was irresistible to me. I wanted to be as cool as nerds are.
You're a bad guy.
Yep. You got that right. I'm a bad guy. And you know what?
And to play Chuck, for someone like you,
That role should have gone to Chris Hardwick.
to put on the Chuck name tag.
The worst part was on the set of Chuck having to act like I
A
was
good
a nerd
guy.
in real life.
And a good nerd.
And a good nerd. And I remember, like, between takes, I would say, oh, this is so easy to play Chuck because I'm a nerd in real life.
Oh.
And everyone believed me.
And you were
Even
really
Yvonne
a mean jock.
Strahovski.
Hey, Zachary,
Yeah.
what do you really think of Paul F. Tompkins?
That guy, I wish I could be as nerdy as he is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, you're jealous. You think he's really got the goods.
He knows comic book stuff and video games and things.
Oh, wow. That must increase his popularity.
All I know
huh?
is like World Series stats.
Oh, boy. That's a real super jock.
And you can be nerdy about sports. You can
Yeah,
like sports.
I guess, but I'm not. I like sports at a level where it's not quite nerdy. It's just the regular jockey way of knowing about sports.
Anyway, Sam's rubbing his face in a sleepy way, so
You gotta put him down.
Just let's cut out of that clip, and you're tired. You gotta go sleep.
Yeah.